Big Stops Porzingis is back in the house. Billy, Big Stops is here. Don't try to deny my guy. Big Stops is here.
He had a solid game tonight. Big Stops, I just told you, man, is reserved for the 30-point, 15 rebound type games. We haven't seen that lately. I'm not poo-pooing it, but I'm just saying that it's not
Wait a
Big
minute. Hold
Stops
on,
yet.
hold on. I thought Big Stops was your guy, man. You gave him the nickname, and now you
I
take it
did.
back.
I didn't know after that 36-point game that he had or whatever. Absolutely, like I told you, man. I mean, he was street balling that day. Tonight was just KP tonight that we saw. That was KP.
Oh wow!
But it wasn't bad
Just
though, man. It wasn't bad.
KP.
Hey, listen.
Here
He
we go,
played
right here.
well,
Look
man.
at that. Look at that. KP is the big guy they need, guys. You need to buy in. You're not
I
bought
have
in right
bought
now.
in. I have
You
bought
ain't bought
in, man.
nothing.
I've been here with KP since the beginning.
I can't tell, man. I can't tell.
Man, listen. I've been here. I support KP. I'm a fan. I support him. I want him here. I think he does good stuff with this basketball team, man. He didn't play outstanding tonight, but he definitely contributed to them winning the game. Absolutely.
You know what, man? Okay. Your nephew went off tonight. Is that what this is? This is more about your nephew tonight? Is that what this is more
Well, it's
about?
not. Well, this is just an average night for us. You know, he texted me early and was like, "Hey, man, I'm not really feeling like giving my all tonight. You know, it's just the Magic. We'll take care of them. I'll do what I can." He didn't make no promises. I asked for the triple double. He got me as close as he could and said, "I'm gonna ease off tonight." So, yeah, you know, shout out to Luka Doncic tonight, man. Played a hell of a basketball game. He had guys on skates tonight, Walt. I didn't know if those guys were playing
Really?
basketball or rollerblading. I didn't know.
Wow. That's what you're
Yeah,
doing tonight already, huh?
yeah, yeah. He had
Mm-mm-mm.
guys on skates out there, man.
Well, this is a game that we predicted that they would win. I mean, we had
Yes,
this in the cards for a dub. I know you
yes, we
did. I
did.
did too. Here we go. Brunson. Oh, look, it's Mr. Azad at EA Sports DFW. SSBW's fall in there.
Wait, you guys never told me what that meant, man. What is the SSBW? What is that?
Supersized, big breasted women.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, okay.
It's the SSBWs.
Oh, okay. That's what Mr. Azad likes.
No, not really, but we like to encourage.
Oh,
We like
okay.
to encourage him to treat all women equally. You know, all
Okay.
equal opportunity. We're equal opportunist lovers around here.
Oh, okay. Because we don't discriminate around here, right?
No. We would never do that. That just wouldn't be good for the as they say for the culture. But
That's right.
no, KP is still a streaky guard. Okay, all right. I'm not feeling the love here, but okay, that's fine. Whatever. All
Why
right,
are we just
Billy.
going in on KP like this, man? Just off the
Well,
top. Why?
well, you kind of started it. I mean, you haven't bought into your guy. Your guy came back and gave you what Big Stars gave you 17 and 10, and you're not happy
Yeah.
about that?
Listen. I am happy. I'm just telling you. I mean, he's better than that. I have not accepted the fact that he's just a 16-point, 9-rebound guy. No, he's better than that. He can give us
Well,
25 points a night. I
well
believe
here's
that. So tonight was an average night.
well here's the thing though, Billy. The thing is, remember he's coming off that back issue. You remember that back issue that they said he had? So you got to
Yes,
give
I
us.
do recall.
So coming out of a back injury like that to give you 17 and 10, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. I give credit to him, man. I mean, he didn't play bad tonight. I think what people don't understand, my idea on KP is that I think that he is he's a very, very talented guy. I think KP should do nothing short of 25 points, 11, 12 boards a night. He has that level of talent. I just think that tonight was, he started off, I think, 1 of 8 shooting a three in the first half or whatever. I mean, half of those go in. There's, 25, 26 points, So, it's, he missed a couple of shots tonight, but he played well enough to help the team win, which is the most important thing.
It's really feeling like you're calling his performance poo cheese.
I'm just calling it mediocre, man. That's what. Is
That's
anybody
really
in
what
here
it sounds like
excited?
you're coming.
Is anybody that's watching this show right now, including Mr. Azad here, is anybody feeling like KP just played an exceptional game, or did you just feel like it was middle of the road average, man? I just felt like it was an average night for him. I mean, it's not a bad thing.
Well, EA is a homer, so of course he's going to agree with anything you say. So
I believe that man will speak the truth.
Okay, yeah, sure. You know what we got to do, Billy. Let's just get right into it here.
Right.
We got the highlights here. And this is what we're talking about right here. There, look at big stops out the gate. Put the first points on the board. You had a feeling it's going to be a good night when you see him scoring early.
Yeah, that's right. Get
Maxi.
the ball to him early and often. Yeah.
Oh, Maxi. What's Maxi doing?
Just whatever he wants to do, man, at that point.
Oh, this guy right here. Let's talk about this guy. Vucevic gave you 29 tonight. Put 29 on the Mavericks. What's that about, Billy?
First off, he's a damn good basketball player. Our great friend Mike Bassett told us. He asked a question at the last post game show. He's like, "What are we going to do with Vucevic?" Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Vucevic.
Yeah, Vucevic. Yeah. He was like, "What are we going to do with him?" He's a big guy. He's skilled. He can score in the post. He can shoot the ball outside. He's a tough matchup. I mean, he did what we thought he was going to do. That's who I did not think was going to do anything tonight, Evan Fournier. I don't know where that level of basketball came from, but he played well tonight.
Put 26 on the Mavericks tonight. 26.
Yeah. Shot the three ball very well tonight.
Oh, Luka. We got to get EA off the screen talking about big-breasted women. Again. Luka hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. What do you call that? What do you call it? A triple what?
A triple Doncic. A triple Doncic.
He almost gave you that tonight.
Yeah. He decided to lay off at the end, but yeah, he definitely played well. Listen, when Luka Doncic is playing well, man, the Mavericks have a great chance to win. But when he's playing well and getting other guys involved and they start hitting shots, man, the Mavericks are going to be a very, very difficult team to beat on any night. He's going to give them a chance alone. But if those other guys show up and knock down open shots like I'm always talking about, man, the Mavericks are going to be a tough team to beat in the second half of the season, man. I'm telling you what I know. If those guys come along for the ride, oh yeah, this team could make a little noise. I'm telling you, they're starting to feel it a little bit.
There's I didn't hear much from Tim tonight. Well, this guy Trey Burke got going. As you see as you saw the Michigan reunion right there.
Yep. I was glad to actually see Trey Burke put the ball in the basket a little bit tonight. He's been struggling, for the most part this season. So tonight, to just, sometimes for the guys like that, just to see the ball go in the basket, man, it gives them like new life. So hopefully when we put Trey Burke in going forward, especially going into the second half of the season.
There goes that man again, Evan Fournier. There goes that man again, Evan Fournier.
No answer for that guy.
Lighten it up. Evan Fournier again, right before the half.
Well, you know what? Now, do you?
Oh, there we go. Big stops. Yeah. Big stops for three.
Yeah, making plays.
Making plays. Big stops for three. Show him his love. Oh, Luka.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I noticed. There he is. Yeah. One thing I noticed tonight, man, the Mavericks, they tried to push the ball in transition, getting it off the rim, man. They didn't walk it up tonight. They got going. They were up and down the floor. Jalen Brunson, anytime he got the ball and there was a transition opportunity, he's pushing it pedal to the metal, man, and I like that. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
There's been a lot of questions about your kick doors. A lot of questions here about him in the look at Big Stop dunking. What?
Yeah, I saw that. That was huge.
And you don't want to give him his. You don't want to give his.
I do. I am giving him his credit.
I'm giving him his name now. Big Stops. I'm giving him his name tonight. Big Stops.
Well, I don't see how you can do that given the fact he only gave you 17 points. I mean, I respect it.
He's dunking on people with a bad back. Remember?
Oh, so we're gonna keep riding with this bad back thing. Now you just told us the other night that wasn't a real thing.
I'm
So
just
we
telling
got
you
to
what the
figure out
injury.
what you're thinking here.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what the injury report said, Billy.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, we'll just roll with the injury report then, I guess.
Oh yeah, Mavericks. I mean, it looks like Orlando went on a little push here. Terrence Ross. He's another one that gave you some points tonight, Billy. He gave you 18. Terrence Ross did.
Yeah. Man, I actually was a big Terrence Ross fan when he came into the league, man. I thought he was somebody I wanted the Mavericks to try to get their hands on him because he's an athletic guy who can score the ball, man. I think he's just been lost on really bad basketball teams just for the course of his career. But dude can play ball, man. We cannot forget about guys like that.
Gordon says it was 50 points from the bench tonight. Amazing.
Yeah. That's where it's at, man. Luka's going to give you his. You just need those guys that are coming off the bench. Brunson, Hardaway, I guess Maxi's starting, but I consider him a bench player.
Brunson out there shooting that thing. As Tobias says, he's the second best player on the Dallas Mavericks. Shots fired at Kristaps Porzingis, but okay.
Yeah, I can't allow him to continue to push that narrative around like that. I cannot allow.
Look at Big Stops. Another 3 from Big Stops. You want to trade that, Billy? You want to trade?
I don't want to trade it. I don't want to trade it at all.
MFFLs, you want that traded? You want that out of here? You want that 17 points gone?
Yeah, because they think that's the move. They bought into what everybody else is screaming and hollering, and so they don't know how to think for themselves.
Oh man, wouldn't be upset to have that guy here though.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Giving you 29.
I'll take that.
Woo. God, he's gonna end up going to a contender too. Hey, you know what? You know what you better be careful of?
What's that?
Remember that trade that the Mavericks were offered from Golden State? You better hope Golden State don't turn around and offer that to what's the name? For Wiseman. You better not offer that to Orlando.
Man. That would be huge. That would be huge.
Ooh, boy. I mean, you about giving up Wiseman to put with them. They already got Jonathan Isaac. Gordon is not on board. Gordon is not on board with the Big Stops trade.
No, okay. Well, I'm glad to know that, Gordon. I mean, you're a very smart man. It's not time to move Kristaps Porzingis. People have just did everything they could to disparage this man's name. He's a good basketball player, guys. Just relax. Just relax, man. Why is everybody so worked up and tensed up about it? Just relax. This team is not going to compete for a championship this year anyway. You just need to know what you have.
Whoa, hold on, Billy. What do you mean we're not competing for a championship this year?
They're not this year, man.
If Big Stops is back, all the Mavericks would have went further in the playoffs if he just hadn't got hurt.
I agree with that from last year. Mm-hmm. But I mean, not this year, man. We're not ready. We're still missing a piece. Somebody put it out there earlier. I forget who wrote the message, but they said, "Hey, we need another shooter. We need one more guy. We need that third guy who we could just know that, hey, this guy could be the difference maker on this basketball team." And I don't know who he is. I don't know how we're going to acquire him, but we need a third guy. It's got to be Luka, KP, and somebody else. Or Luka, somebody else, and then KP is the third option. It's got to be that before this team is able to compete for a championship.
Do you have any comments over there you need to read before I go forward over there on your screen?
You know what? No, you know what? I've been trying to share your watch party here, and I'm having a very difficult time doing it from my phone. But
you got to go to the group page and then share it.
I see it.
There you go. There you go, right there.
Now. I see it. I got it.
Welcome to 2020, Billy.
Yeah, man. I'm just not really phone savvy. The way some of these other young people are. I'm just. That's never been my thing. Share that again, and we can.
So
make sure
at Tovas Chin on Twitter. For all the people that want to know, he's a guy who's not a big Stops Porzingis guy. He wants him gone. You can catch him tomorrow night in studio with us. That's at Tovas Chin. You want to get over there and follow it. They talk God, sports, and porn over there. And because of the Me Too movement, we have to tell the fellas to follow also along with the ladies. Just because of the Me Too movement, equal opportunities.
That's right. We want everybody to be able to sign on. Hey, that'd be big.
Yeah, I've heard of the teams that are on the list for that. It ain't the Mavericks either.
Hey, that's good. The teams
the teams that are Boston. It's all Eastern Conference teams: Boston, Toronto, and Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gonna pay him very little.
As for the Mavericks to get Andre Drummond.
No, because the Mavericks aren't sold on him. Remember, he's not a good fit here. He gets rebounds, and his rebounds they don't affect the game when he gets his rebounds. So
right, and also they'll take away from Luka's opportunities to get triple doubles. So
yeah. So we don't want that here. No. Can't have that. I don't know what you're thinking about, Billy.
Yeah, good gosh. I mean, just a guy that could give me 15, 20 boards a game. And give me some second chance opportunities. No reason to have something like that.
No. So, Billy, let me give you some numbers here. Let's run them down. Let's start over here with the Dallas Mavericks. Big stop, 17 and 10. I like those numbers. Like them.
Yeah.
No, Gordon, we're not taking Clint Capella. And also, when his time was up to come to Dallas, he just was not a good fit here per the Dallas Mavericks organization. They didn't like him. They didn't want him either.
Right, yeah. Guys that block shot and rebound. No,
they said he was too small.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes all the sense.
Yeah, that's what they say. He was too small. Luka, 33 and 10 and 9 assists, one away from a Luka. What do you call that?
Those are called Luka Doncic.
A Luka double.
Double. A triple. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I guess we'll call that a double Doncic, okay? Because that's what it was. But he was one assist shy, or was it one rebound shy?
One assist shy of a triple
Doncic. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he held off tonight.
Dodo, 34 minutes, 6 points, 4 rebounds.
We got to get that number up, man. That's a lot of.
Where's the consistency? Where's the consistency at?
Man, he's consistently not giving us those numbers, man. This team could be so much better if we could count on Dorian Finney-Smith in that amount of time to give us, 12 points, man. I'll just take 12. If you can give me 12, I'll take that. I can't have zeros, 4s, 2s, 0. I can't have that. Give me 12 a night, man. 12 a night. You can get a couple of easy layups, knock down a couple of corner threes. Yeah, come on, let's do it.
Now, kick doors. Josh Richardson, for those keeping score at home. 11 and 2. There's a lot of concern here about your guy kick doors, man. A lot of people in Dallas are not happy with the return of kick doors here.
Well, people are always going to have an opinion about it or whatever, man. But keep in mind, you brought him here to be a defensive presence. I don't know who came up with this stupid ass idea that Josh Richardson was coming here to be the third scorer, or he was some type of guy that was going to be scoring the ball. Yes, he can score the ball in the right positions, but that's not what you brought him here for. Walt, you always talk about it all the time. This Mavericks team, they run a system. They want to bring guys and plug them into a spot. If he had more freedom to score, I'm sure he would take more shots and try to do more, but the real thing about him is, he's a defensive guy. We brought him in to check the other team's best offensive weapon, offensive guard or point guard or whatever it is. I'm sorry, the best offensive weapon, be it a shooting guard or a point guard, whatever. That's what we brought him here for. So people need to quit bitching and complaining about that. He's not here to score, guys. Calm down.
Zach says MCW was giving Jay Rich buckets tonight. What's up with that? Kick doors, getting buckets put on his head. What's that? What's that about? Tongue tied, Billy.
No, I just don't think he. I mean, if you regarded Michael Carter Williams, would you be worried defensively? If Walt got out there on the basketball floor to guard Michael Carter Williams, and you knew he was a one-trick pony and could not shoot a basketball, okay, would you put a lot of effort into that, man? He was also checking Fournier too.
With the shape I'm in right now, he could probably take me.
No, okay, well,
yeah, with the shape I'm in, he could probably take me.
We all know when you get back in good shape, man, you'll be a good lockdown defender. So we know what that's about.
No, that's what I'm saying. Right now, he can take me. His defense is clutch.
Yeah, that's what he's here for.
I mean, yeah, but we need something other than defense, Billy. We need some points.
Well, he can give you points if the opportunity.
They could have. Hey, listen, they could have put my guy lockdown Luka on him. You saw what Luka did the other night on James Harden.
well, there's no tangible evidence to support there's such thing as a lockdown Luka. And I'm a Luka guy. I'm his uncle. So I'm here to support him. But I'm just telling you, man, when it comes to Luka Doncic, everybody knows Luka needs to score. Luka needs to score. Jay Rich's job is to go out there and make it difficult on the other team's best scoring weapon. That's his job on this team.
Well, my family has arrived in this post-game show. My brother's here. He says, hell yeah, he will. My brother respects suspect basketball. I think that's a shot at LeBron.
Hey.
I think that's a shot at LeBron. You know what, man? I'm actually ecstatic, man. My nephew, I can see my nephew this weekend. Both of them. His two boys, man. Got to see his nephew, man. One of them, he actually plays college ball up in Georgia, and he a stud, man. He's putting 20 points on him. He getting double doubles.
Okay, there you go.
He dunking on people, and he also his senior year he won a state championship over in up in Atlanta.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, pretty impressive, man. Pretty impressive. That's his senior year.
NBA aspirations?
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to really ask him. We were just kicking it up, but I don't know if he's still here. I'm gonna call him and see. He might be gone or whatever. But if not, he actually said he might come by the studio tomorrow night.
Hey, there you go.
If he's still here. Yeah, man. It's really good to see him in that light and play basketball because a couple years back he had heart surgery. Okay. So to see him still being out there and athletic as he is,
sure,
it's really a blessing.
Yeah, it's refreshing, man. Sure,
I've told him all the time. I told him, I said, when you're ready to come to the NBA, you know I'm gonna be the one that scouts you, right? Hey, maybe I can put him with Luka since I am the reason Luka's here.
No, okay. Well, yeah, I don't think a lot of people are really buying that. I mean, I understand the story, but I don't know that the DFW recognizes that.
I mean, well, a lot of DFW has haters, so a lot of DFW has a lot of haters. Oh, my brother says he's still here, so he might join us tomorrow night in the studio if I get a hold of him. If I can get a hold of him. But yeah, so we left off at Jeff Richard. Maxi Kleber. 13 points, 28 minutes. What we got? You letting them pass on that one?
No, I mean, 13 points. I mean, we're not expecting 20 points from him. 13 is a good number for Maxi. On 28 minutes, he was productive when he was on the floor tonight. I don't think his plus minus was bad. I'm looking
at it. Breaking news right here. Maxi got the belt.
Okay, there you go.
Maxi got the belt.
There we go. I was just looking at his plus minus tonight, man. He was a plus 13. He was productive on the floor. So
still think Luka got robbed on Saturday night, but that's all right.
Yeah, he'll get one before it's all over.
I forgot Dorian Finney-Smith was defending that belt tonight. I forgot. So Maxi's gonna be defending that belt Wednesday in the Oklahoma City game.
Yeah, I think he has a great chance of winning that.
I really would like to see somebody retain and hold on to the belt instead of it. It's a lot of transitional champs in the locker room, Billy.
Yeah, it is. It's going to happen. I think Maxi's going to get it back to back, man. I think Maxi's going to defend it this next game against the Thunder.
Okay,
they have a great opportunity.
I like to see somebody hold it for like a week or something,
No, they don't play defense consistently enough to do that around here. You don't have to worry about that. That's not even a real thing. That's not a real thing.
But here goes the guy right here. Here's the guy right here. Okay, Billy, you ready for this? You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Jalen Brunson had 24.
My guy.
Second best, according to @TelvashTN on Twitter. He is the second best player on the Dallas Mavericks right now.
Man, I tell you what, man. I don't believe he's the second best player. I really don't. I still think that's KP. But I will tell you this: over the past few weeks, he's definitely been playing like the second best player on the team. He, outside of Luka Doncic, he has been the most important player on this basketball team over the past couple of weeks, man. Over KP, over THJ, he has been the second most vital and important player on this basketball team that's outside of Luka Doncic over the past couple of weeks. And you can't dispute that, man. He's playing out of his mind right now. He's creating, he's being aggressive. He's knocking down shots. He knows how to pick his spots, man. He knows how to pull up for that mid-range jumper. He's always making the correct pass. He's just a damn good basketball player, man. That's what I see Jalen. Go ahead.
My brother wants to know what's the credentials for the belt.
I
think it's defensive. It's the defensive championship belt. So the best defensive player on the floor gets the belt, if I'm understanding correctly.
Yeah.
I really liked Rick's lineup decision tonight. Glad to see Burke get some decent minutes, and I love how much she let Brunson play. And Zach brings up a good point right here. He says teams will be calling for Brunson. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is why you need to get this guy in the starting lineup. Okay, I don't want us losing this guy to a team that's going to actually start him. That's what I don't want to happen. Okay. When the time comes, he says, I want to start. And they say, well, they gave you this ho-hum answer. I don't want that. I want Jalen Brunson here.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, teams are going to call because he's playing good, man. What if they call and they offer you up something that you just can't turn down?
Whoa. Look at that. Look at that.
We got some. We
need to get @TelvashTN on the deal right now. You need to let him know. I have a reliable source in Atlanta that tells me Brunson's name is coming up in conversations down there.
Well, what are they willing to give up? We're not going to get Collins for him straight up. No, that would be. I'd have to make that move.
No, it won't be straight up. But like you said, we reserve the rights to his. I don't want to give up Brunson for John Collins. Why would I do that? I could just let him hit the free agency market and sign him. I don't need to.
Are you sure you're going to sign him?
Okay. Yes, I will give him max money if he hits the free agency. I'm gonna have to give him max money anyway if I trade for him. So either way, I'm screwed.
I mean, the thing is, man, if you're sure that you can get him, or if you're sure there's interest in him coming here, then okay, that's one thing. But you don't want to miss your opportunity. But then again, like you say, I mean, yeah, he's a restricted free agent, so if we did trade for him, we have the opportunity to match it. But Jesus Christ, man. If they threw Jalen, man, because I like John Collins, man. If they threw him at me and said, hey, we need Jalen Brunson and
man.
That's a listen.
Yeah, we've been told here in Dallas that this offseason John Collins is the person they're going after if he hits the free agency market. That's what we've been told.
That's not a bad pickup either, man.
But remember, with him being what's the restricted free agent? Basically, yeah, you let him hit the market, and then if we trade for him, you let him hit the market, and we match whatever somebody gives him.
Yeah.
That's what you do. That's what happens there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with that, dude. I mean, I don't know, Walt. I really like John Collins.
I hate to ruin this for you. I hate to ruin this for my brother and tell him we don't have any draft picks. Our draft pick is Kristaps Porzingis this year.
Yeah, we don't have any picks to make available for you.
We don't have any picks this year. We got Kristaps Porzingis at whatever number we drafted at. We got Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Yeah. I take Collins over Brunson, but that's a huge hit to our team.
But Collins
Huge.
can elevate your team, though, man. That's that third piece right there. That's that third piece we're talking about. That's that third piece.
We gotta let Eto Bashir know. He needs to know that his guy's being talked about up there in Atlanta.
I'm interested in hearing what he has to say. I'm very interested in hearing what he has to say about that.
Yes. So the rest of the team, my guy had a bad night tonight, man. Just want to throw this out there. I know you're gonna hop at this opportunity. I know you're gonna do this. My guy had a bad night tonight. Yeah, you are. Tim Hardaway gave you 5 points tonight, but he only played 23 minutes.
No, but you know what? You know what? I'm not going to get on Tim Hardaway Jr. You know why? Because I saw Timmy get after it defensively, man. What do I say all the time? When you're not scoring, you still have to find ways to affect the game. Tim Hardaway Jr. was out there. I forget. It was a couple of possessions I looked at him. I mean, he was right there in the grill of the offensive player, man. I mean, he was into him with his body and everything, man. And he was really out there trying to defend. And that's what I'm talking about. If you're not able to score, if your shot isn't going down, still affect the game in other ways, man. You know, get after it defensively, get a rebound, try to get a steal, do what you got to do until your game comes along. And so for that reason alone, what I saw from THJ, I'm not going to hassle him about that tonight. He had a bad shooting night. It's okay. I will not say anything negative about THJ, not on this night. He gave me great effort defensively. I like that.
Okay, all right. Well, you can do that. Your guy Dwight Powell made a cameo tonight. He made a cameo appearance in this game. 8 points, 4 rebounds.
Yeah, he rocked the rim a couple of times, man. You know, he rocked the rim. Shout out to your guy Willie Cauley-Stein. I saw him. He knocked down a nice little jumper earlier in the game, man. I don't know if you had a chance to see that. Had a little baseline jumper. They just played off of him like he wasn't going to shoot it. And he knocked it down. Looked very Dirkish over there from that corner. Very Dirkish.
Can't give me love, Billy, because that was the only shot he made tonight because he only had 2 points.
That's okay. That's okay.
No, it's not.
We don't expect much from him.
How are you giving him a pass? How are you giving him a pass? But you creamed on Big Stocks Porzingis for having 17 and 10. What are you doing?
Big Stocks Porzingis is a 25-point a night scorer. Nobody expects that from Willie Cauley-Stein. I'm not even sure we expect 10 from Willie Cauley-Stein. So
Trey Burke gave you 11.
Yeah, he showed up tonight. Trey Burke got a little thing going. You know, we give credit to these guys when they make plays. Why not? Give credit to them. Some of these guys play well.
Now, on the other side of the ball, we talked about Vucevic. He gave you 29, 15, and 8. Those are some numbers. I mean, let me repeat that again. 29, 15, and 8. Those are impressive numbers, Billy.
Yeah, they are. I agree with you.
I mean, this guy here is I didn't realize how good he was. Maybe I just been sleeping on him. That guy's amazing.
Yeah, he's been good, man. He always gives us buckets anytime we play against them, man. We don't have a matchup for him, man. He's a skilled big man that plays down in the post, but he can also step out. He can mix up his game. He's damn good, man. Damn good basketball player. Got a jersey for him here. I got jerseys for everybody.
Whoa! You got jerseys for everybody though.
I do.
That's not saying a whole lot.
One. Listen, if I could get him for Willie Cauley-Stein, I'd move Willie Cauley-Stein and Dwight Powell both. And maybe one of my guards to get him, man. He's that type of player. He can give you those numbers.
Wow.
Yeah, why not?
Wow.
Talent acquisition, Walt. I talk about it all the time. Talent acquisition.
Well, I'm going to you're going to be surprised here. I actually may have I've already got post-game interviews. Look at that. They're moving fast tonight. They're moving fast tonight. They are moving fast tonight. Hold on. Let me hit the share screen button.
Hear what these guys want to say.
Well, of course, you already know where we're going to start.
We're going to start with the old Rick?
Of course. Let's see what Rick has to say. All right, you said you couldn't hear that?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. I don't know if
Hold on. Let's see. Let's try this. Hold up. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Give me a second here. Stop that. Share screen. Share audio.
There we go.
Okay. Let me start that. Let me start that over. One more again.
Okay, we are unmuted and recording, so you can go ahead with your opening comments whenever you're ready. Thanks.
Well, I really love the way we played tonight overall. The ball moved just in a wonderful fashion. We mixed in individual attacks well with team ball movement. KP had a great floor game, and his shot making in the second half was really key. But I love the way he played overall. He was a big presence around the basket, and the work that he put in the previous 10 days leading up to the Brooklyn game, I think has made a huge difference in his ability to sit down and guard and contest at the rim, et cetera. He's done a great job the last couple of games. The other two guys that really deserve mention are Powell and Burke tonight. Both those guys were ready. They brought much needed energy, at the end of a road trip. The plus minus tells a story. Those guys were both +9, on a night where early in the game we were having difficulty, getting our team energy up. So, much needed win, and, one more tough one before the break.
Okay, Tim McMahon.
Rick, you guys have won 8 of 10. You won 8 of 10 now. What do you think you've learned about your team during this stretch?
Well, we're much better when we're not directly dealing with COVID, like every other team in the NBA. I think that's one thing. We've learned some things along the way. As a team, we weren't in great condition at the beginning of the season. That cost us some, even though the schedule was very difficult either way. The guys have grown together over our struggles and our adversities. And it's made us stronger. And, we're still not perfect. We still have conflicts here and there that happen, but, as a group, these guys respect each other, and, they're playing a really excellent brand of basketball over the last 12 games. So, or last 10 games, I guess, Tim. So, there's good signs, the game Wednesday is it's really a trap game on just about every level. Oklahoma's been playing, really good basketball all year long. They play best against the better teams and the teams that are playing well. And they're sitting on 3 days rest, so they're going to be really fresh. So that's a big challenge for us. And we obviously want to keep the momentum going.
Okay, Dwayne.
Yes, Rick, could you just speak to how well Jalen has played, not only this season, but the last 2 seasons, and how much of a steal that was for the Mavericks to get him in the second round?
Listen, we got Luka with the third pick, and we got Brunson, in the second round. What a draft. Donnie Nelson was, at his phenomenal best during that he's really come a long way. It didn't just happen for him. He had to make a lot of adjustments. He's worked to change his body. He's worked to change his game to adapt to, the NBA 3-point line and beyond. And, now he's an effective scorer at all three levels. And, he was very much a mid-range player when he came. And he's learned a lot about defense and the work that he's done, with strength, body development, quickness, all those kinds of things has helped make him a very solid defender.
Kevin?
Hey, good evening, Coach. Had 6 guys in double figures, so a lot of good balance tonight. I thought Maxi Kleber had a really good game tonight. Could you talk about his performance and what he gave you tonight on both ends of the floor?
Yeah, Kleber was great. He had the biggest plus on the team. He was also the recipient of the defensive belt tonight. He just super solid. He, had him on Vucevic to start the game. Vuce has been averaging 30 points over the last 5 games for them, and he's been just, a monster. And he had 29 tonight, but Maxi did a real solid job on him and had some really good, help plays where, he goes vertical and makes a play on the ball, which, is rare for a guy that can step out and shoot long range threes as well. So, he doesn't do the spectacular playmaking things, but, within our system, he's super valuable. And tonight, it really showed.
Tim Cato?
Hey, Rick. Yeah, for Luka, would you say that was up there with one of the most impressive passing displays you've seen from him during the course of a game?
Yeah, I mean, the notwithstanding the 4-on-1, that was just an accident type thing there. But a couple of those, like the behind the back pass to Finney-Smith. I mean, in the Brooklyn game, the jump behind the back bounce pass to Porzingis for a dunk at the end of the first half was a play that didn't get talked about enough. That was ridiculous. And, you're constantly talking to players about, not jumping in the air and trying to make decisions. I mean, this guy defies a lot of logic, when it comes to conventional, coaching theories. And, that's why we give him the ball and let him go. He just does some amazing things. And then, he had a ridiculous one in the first half underneath the basket, I think to Dodo. And then he had another one to Dorian in the second half where he threw it behind the back. I mean, it's just, it's just great stuff.
Okay, Davide?
Hey, Coach, congrats for the win. I'm curious about the defensive belt and how much do you think that type of thing has helped you guys grow and, focus on defense and grow your defense going on with this?
It's helped us. When a player gets awarded that after the game, I mean, check it out on social media. I mean, it's a big deal. Guys are very proud, and it was a great idea. And obviously, it doesn't make sense to do it unless we win the games. I don't remember exactly when we started doing it, but we certainly have been playing better. And you can't rule that out as one of the reasons why.
Okay, and the last one will be Alex.
How you doing, Coach?
Good.
So the Orlando Magic starters outscored your starters 87-80, but your bench came alive. How underrated is your bench, sir, considering that it gave you 50 points tonight and was probably the clincher down in the paint?
Like, I don't care about ratings. I just like our team. We have a strong belief in these guys. They've stuck together, incredibly well through really, some really, really challenging situations. And again, I mean, Trey Burke is a great example tonight. He just keeps himself ready to go. He didn't play much in the Brooklyn game, but the guy's a pro. He's been around. He understands, his number could be called. Last time we played these guys, he had 29 points. So as a coach, you go back and watch that game and you say, well, you know what? This guy was really good against these guys last time. And having been a player, a lot of times when you have a game like that against a certain opponent, you have a feeling that you can play well, or that you will play well if next time you play them. And so going into the game, it was one of the reasons I thought that, he was a guy that could help us. But the player in this case has to answer the bell. He has to be ready. And he was super efficient. And I thought defensively, when he got in the game, he was up into the ball. He was turning their point guards, and it was giving us more life. Once again, on a night where we didn't have great juice to start the game. We end up not winning the first quarter, which is kind of a benchmark for how teams play in the NBA. But he was terrific in the second quarter and great in the second half.
Thank you, Rick. Jalen is walking this way, so
Thank you, Coach.
What do you think about that, Billy?
I enjoyed that interview, man. I learned quite a bit. First off, I do want to point this out. Rick brought up a very, very valid point when he was talking about COVID. I think a lot of people don't want to accept the fact, everybody's real quick to want to jump off a bridge head first and all that stuff. But this team has COVID. They haven't had their guys, and a lot of their guys still are trying to get back into the groove of things, whether that be KP. I know he wasn't part of the COVID thing, but those guys they missed, those guys are still trying to get back. That was a lot of time they missed. And so people need to give them time and let these guys get back. And they really believe within that organization that had it not been for those COVID mishaps, that they would be a little better in the standings. They would have more wins. And a part of me agrees with that. Now, what I do want to speak on too, and I want to, I agree with what he was saying about Jalen Brunson and Luka Doncic. He lost me when he was talking about, when he went to Donnie and started talking about phenomenal jobs. You can't use words like phenomenal and put them in the same sentence. I don't understand what the attachment is, why everybody's so hyped up. I don't see it, Walt. I don't know, man. Maybe they know something obviously I don't know about this team, man, but I don't see it.
How do you feel about him? How do you feel about him gushing over Luka tonight? What do you think about that?
This is what they do, man, and rightfully so. I mean, Luka deserves every bit of credit we're giving him, but it's. I think it was you that brought that up, man. Guys are not going to want to, yeah, we want to celebrate Luka and all that stuff, but when we're gushing all over him like that and everything, and it's going to be hard to kind of get other guys that want to come in here knowing that, hey, no matter what you do, it was a byproduct of Luka. You're a byproduct, and that's the way that's the way it is, man. And guys have egos. These NBA players all feel like they're good. They all feel like they can score 30 points a night if they needed to. And they don't want to come in here to an organization that's going to put Luka there and then everybody else is down there. I don't think that's Luka's personality, but the way the organization pushes it, it's like, hey, it's Luka and then
whoever, right?
Luka, yeah. David Ruffin.
Yeah. Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. Featuring the Dallas Mavericks.
Right.
Well,
right.
But like in LA, I say LeBron in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bron in them. Bron in them.
Yeah.
Well,
I
hate to do this.
Our guy over there too.
I hate to do this to you, but let's hear from Luka here on the post game show.
I don't mind it.
All right, Kevin, why don't you go ahead and start us out with Luka?
Hey, Luka, congrats on the win. Question about you and Coach Carlisle's relationship. Obviously, now playing with him for nearly 3 years, what have you learned most from him about him allowing you to grow as far as your game is concerned and the trust that he has in you with respect to being a leader on and off the floor for this team?
I mean, yeah, it's a great, we talk, there's a lot of situations, you go through a lot during the season, then you have the playoffs. I'm still working, to be a leader of this team, I'm still young, I'm still learning to it, but I think it's going better and better.
Tim Cato?
Hey, Luka. I mean, you're throwing passes every night that are impressive. Was this one of those nights where you're really having fun out there? It seemed like there was a bit more than usual that had the bench going.
Yeah, it was great. Today I had really fun. I think the whole team was having fun. We played great. I think we played great team basketball too. So I think the whole squad was having fun.
Callie?
Hey, Luka, a question not really related to the game, but I'm curious, how would you describe Mark Cuban as an owner, and why do you think it is that, guys, then you really enjoy playing for him?
He's a great owner. Not only the owner, he comes to the games, he's winning to the game. That's why I think not just me, the whole team, everybody, on the team respects so much because he's so into the game. And he cares about the game. He cares about their players. I mean, his players, his coaches. So that's why it's great to play under him.
Eddie?
Hey, Luka, what did you think about KP's performance tonight? I mean, he misses 8 shots in a row there in the first half, but he comes back, and you and him got it going pretty well there in the third quarter.
I mean, it's good, but you're human, you're gonna have bad games during your career. So many bad games. You just gotta keep the head up. Next game, he can make all those shots. We know that. So just go to the next game. NBA is great because you have the next game in 2 days.
All right, and the last one in English is Alex from the Florida Sun, local here.
How you doing, Mr. Doncic? Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
You've hit 424 total three-pointers. You've had 39 triple-doubles, and you messed around and almost got one tonight. You're going to break records. What's the end game, or what would make your career fulfilling for Luka Doncic, the player, at 22 years old?
Win a championship. Easy answer.
All right, and we're going to do one in Spanish. Sebastian?
So you can't show Sebastian any love, man. You can't show Sebastian.
We don't know what Sebastian's saying. I don't have my Google Translate out, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't have my Google Translate. Can't figure it out.
I got you. I liked Luka's answer at the end, man. Hey, championship. I mean, what else did you expect him to say? Getting a lot of All-Star
really? Because I know a guy who's not concerned about championships. He's more concerned about individual stats. He didn't do this and he didn't do this. But when I say a guy won championships, that doesn't matter. He didn't do such and such. He did such a. The point of the game that you're playing is to win a championship, i.e. Tom Brady, championship, i.e. LeBron. Championship, okay? That's what we're here for. That's what we do. We get dubs and get the championships, man.
Yeah, but championships don't define. Championships don't define.
Did you hear it? Did you hear this, man? He don't care about MVP. He didn't say I want to be MVP. I don't want to be the greatest all-time scorer. He said I want to win a championship.
That's
okay,
the correct answer, man. What else are you supposed to say?
He could say I want to be MVP this season. I want to be this. I want to be that. But he said directly, the thing for me is to win a championship.
That's what
I tell you. These guys come over here to win championships.
Good.
These guys come here to win championships, Billy. That's what they want. They want championships. They want rings.
Well, they should. They should want that. But I mean, there are a lot of players that have rings that are not anywhere remotely close to guys that don't have rings. That's just the nature of it being a team game. Everybody on the team gets a ring. Even the
You should
guys
really
at
be-
the end of
You should really be ashamed of yourself. You should really be ashamed of what you're doing right now. Here's Shane giving you some kudos. Talk about it, Billy. You can see these guys getting back in shape game by game. I really think the team continues this run and get into the playoffs. Probably a first round exit, but we will see. I'm not relying on KP getting back to his peak, but if he does, we can make some noise for sure. And I'm a natural pessimist.
I mean, Shane, shout out to him. That's just what it is, man. I mean, nobody, including you, I'm going to have to go ahead and call you out because you were one of those people that didn't want to buy into what Mark Cuban and those guys were saying about COVID. It was very obvious that this team was down and out because of that.
Hey, listen. I don't care what it looks like now. Dorian Finney-Smith, Josh Richardson, Maxi Kleber, you got Luka and KP on the floor. You should not lose that many games. I'm sorry. COVID or not, you shouldn't lose no games like that. When you got the envy, you got Luka and KP on the floor. You're supposed to win games.
Yeah, but Luka and KP aren't the only guys out there, man. You got to have other guys to help support them.
They went on a 6 or 7, 8 game losing streak.
And funny, when those guys came back in, they start winning games.
They won a couple games without them.
Yeah, I mean that's fine, but I mean they're not the same basketball team they were over there.
You would hope they're not,
guys, man.
You would hope they're not. You would hope they're not.
Here's the deal with a lot, and this is part of your quality broadcasting that you speak about here.
Yeah,
this is you got to understand when you don't have your personnel, man, that you come out there expecting to have, you're not going to function the same way. Yes. Do you have backup players? Yes, you do. Do you want them to come in and play well? Yes, you do. They are backups for a reason. It's not going to be the same.
We didn't even play a lot of people too. We weren't playing people, which was kind of weird.
That's true. That is true. That is
okay,
true.
that was weird too.
I have to give that. Yeah.
Yeah, we had players that would sit on the bench and they were like, yeah, we're not gonna play them. We're just gonna keep rolling out the other one. We just keep rolling out the other ones. So I'm not buying it. Those guys, if you can't win games without those guys, all right, now we got a problem. We got a little bit of a problem. Dorian Finney-Smith, since he been back, what has he done? He was gone. What has he done? Okay. What is Maxi giving you? What is Maxi giving you since he been back? A couple of big shots at the end, but in the game, we look at his numbers. He's barely scoring over 11 points a night.
I mean, if anything, trying to work their way back in, or you just you want the 20 points from each one of them right now.
No, I'm just saying. They've been back for almost a month now, and we're still getting. Dodo is playing worse than he did before he left.
And that's on him. He'll get better.
Your guy Kick Doors, he's up and down, and the Metroplex is questioning if we made the right trade now.
Well, man, I don't listen to any of those guys because all those guys they go with the wind, man. Whichever way the wind goes, that's the way they go, man. So I don't put any value in what they're talking about. That's a bunch of hoopla and hogwash, man. Nobody cares.
Well, I tell you, a guy that is consistent. He's right here. I got him, and his name's Jalen Brunson. Billy, take a listen to this.
I need to hear from this.
In 3 years that in college and was the player of the year. How did you change your game from being the best college player in the country to being one of the top reserves off the bench in the NBA?
That's a good question. Seriously, I think my dad's helped me through a lot. It's not easy being one of the go-to guys on a team to not knowing if you're going to play, especially in your first year. So my dad helped me in my mindset. My approach is the same. I approach the game, every game, like it's the same. But I know like the role changes from here and on, from then to now. The role may have changed, but my job is to come in there, change the game somehow, some way, and make plays for myself and others.
Tim McMahon.
Jalen, aside from half the rotation, not having COVID anymore, what has what do you think has kind of been the key to this turnaround over the last 10 games for you guys?
Everybody. It's been a collective something.
That's terrible, man.
I know it's been great for us because we've been communicating with each other. I mean, night in and night out. From the coaching staff to the players that are on the court to the players on the bench being ready. It's constant communication, constant strive to be better, and we're just trying to hold each other accountable as best we can.
Okay, we'll do one more. Actually, maybe two. Eddie.
Hey, Jalen. I know everybody likes to talk defense up right now, but in this case, how good was it to see KP see a few of those three-pointers go down? I mean, I'm sure it's going to help his confidence and the team's confidence.
Yeah, whenever you see a guy like KP, make shots, that gives us energy. Obviously, he's very important to this team. So just to see him hit a couple of shots, trying to get his rhythm back, which he will, but we have his back. I mean, it's not just him out there, thinking he's alone. We're out there, we have his back, and we're going to do everything we can to help each other win.
Okay, last one is Kevin, and then we have Maxi in the room. So I'm going to lower everybody's hands, and then you can re-raise for Maxi. Go ahead, Kevin.
Hey, congrats on the win, Jalen. You've talked about this season about constantly putting in the work in the gym and getting better each and every day. But the mindset of being and staying ready night in and night out with your role, whether it be starting or whether it be coming off the bench, talk about the process of continuing to stay ready, given what your role could be different from night to night.
Yeah, it's more mental than anything else. For me, I game days to try to do the same thing and make sure I talk to my mom, make sure I talk to my dad, just about strategic things and what I could do. So obviously play off one of the best players in the game right now. Obviously Luka is going to have the ball a lot. So how am I going to be effective when he doesn't have when I don't have the ball, and how am I going to make plays on both sides of the floor? That's one thing. That's all I worry about. Worry about just making plays and worry about what to do to defensive end to make plays. Because I know the offense is going to come as long as I'm focusing the task at hand. And so I just worry about the little things because I know everything else is going to flow. And my confidence, like I said, comes from my work ethic. And so I just let everything, play out.
All right. Thanks, Jalen.
I love that.
See that right? You see that right there, Billy? That's why this guy stays in the VIP area up in Dub City when he comes. He lives there. Yeah. He lives in the VIP area.
Hey, listen, Jalen Brunson is a leader on this basketball team, man. Next to Luka, and an argument could be made. I know Luka is the guy, but man, listen, Jalen Brunson, his leadership, man, reminds me of that guy that plays over there at the big football stadium that we don't have signed. I'm just pointing that out.
Are you talking about?
I'm just saying his leadership.
We talking about the guy who you don't want here anymore?
No, the guy that I would easily replace for Russell Wilson if that opportunity presented itself. But I do like Jalen Brunson's leadership, man. I mean, no, not at all. I think Jalen Brunson is a great leader, man. I mean, you could just tell the guys on the team. You can just watch when they're on the floor, their mannerisms, his mannerism, man. They respect him. He plays hard, man, and there's something to be said about that, man. I think it will be a real loss to this Mavericks team if they somehow found a way to lose Jalen Brunson. I understand sometimes you have to move guys for the sake of the betterment of the team, but man, I really hope that's not the case.
I told you as long as Rick Carlisle's here, he's never going anywhere.
Well, hopefully that'll be the case. I like Jalen Brunson a lot, man. I like him. I like him a lot.
Stays in the VIP here. And what was my guy who had the question? The Spanish question. You remember his name?
Was it Felipe? Hector or something?
No, Hector. Hector's my guy who served me up at Benihana's last night.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Guy Hector. I tell you what, in the spirit of Hector, tonight and at Dub City, we have a Fiesta night tonight.
Fiesta night, okay.
Yeah, Fiesta night tonight. Fiesta night up in VIP. But here's the guy who's going to be bringing in some hardware when he comes into Dub City tonight. You know, he's got that championship belt on him, and he's probably gonna be looking to defend it. He's walking in with gold tonight because here's Maxi in his post game interview.
Okay, we will start with Tim Cato.
Hey Maxi, there was a 4-on-1 there, and I think Luka was trying to get you a bucket, and what exactly went down there? Because is that the reason he didn't get a triple double?
What kind of statement for you as a team was?
Start with Tim Cato.
Hey Maxi, there was a 4-on-1 there, and I think Luka was trying to get you a bucket, and what exactly went down there? Because is that the reason he didn't get a triple double tonight?
Unfortunately, yes. I kind of stopped running because I thought, okay, I'm just going to overcrowd it, and there will be a layup for, I think it was Luka, JB, and Tim, one of them. And I stepped back. I definitely messed up his triple double tonight. All right, bye.
All right. Christos?
Hello, Maxi. Congrats on the win. What kind of statement for you as a team were the last couple of wins against Brooklyn Nets and tonight? And about you, how easy make your game Lucas presents on the court?
You said about Luka?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we all know what Luka does for us, right? When he's on the court, he's creating for everybody, he's creating for himself. He draws so much attention that he gives everybody else easy looks. And you could see that today there were so many guys wide open because they have to go with 2 guys, sometimes 3 guys, and defend him. And even then he finds his shot. So he's just tremendous for us. You know, a guy like that, very bright future. I mean, MVP candidate, right? So I think what he brings to the table is pretty obvious for everybody who watches basketball.
Corey?
Hey, Maxi. Currently, the team is record is 17-16. With tonight's win, the team is above 500 for the first time since January. We know that the record is not indicative to what the team is capable of doing, as we can see things starting to come together. What is the current mindset of the team going into the second half of the schedule?
Well, first of all, I hope we all stay healthy and we have more time as a team, as a collective, to practice, play games, get rhythm and all that stuff. Obviously, that's not the only excuse here we can use. But, you know, we had this little stretch where we had more practices than we probably ever had as a collective this season. And it really helped us to work on defense, energy, details, stuff like that. It's not perfect, but we're getting better, and that's what we have to improve. And, you know, especially late game, I think we can do a better job again on executing and, you know, not letting the team getting back and just maintaining the lead or even like extend it further, stuff like that.
Okay, and then Luka is standing by, so we're going to do one more in German. Max, go ahead.
Thank you. Hey Maxi, wie fühlt es sich an, wenn man diesen Gürtel bekommt? Wie groß ist die Bedeutung innerhalb des Teams, wenn man den ausgehängt bekommt? Und zum anderen, was machst du jetzt während der All-Star-Break?
Natürlich ist es eine Riesenehre, wenn man den Gürtel bekommt. Ich weiß nicht ganz, ob ich ihn mir heute gegeben hätte, vor allem weil Vucevic gegen mich eigentlich fast immer gescored hat, mehr oder weniger. Aber wie gesagt, es ist immer ein Team-Effort und irgendjemand wird dann ausgewählt. Aber ich glaube, im Großen und Ganzen ist es schon eine Riesenehre und ein cooler Ansporn auch für die Mannschaft, als Einzelner immer rauszukommen und jedes Duell individuell gewinnen zu wollen. Und ja, All-Star-Break werden die Füße hochgelegt und da geht's ab in die Sonne.
All right, thanks, Maxi.
I did that last part for you. I did that exactly for you. Did that exactly for you. Shout out to all my Latinas out there in the world. Oh, Billy. So my guy Maxi, the defending champ. He's gonna be defending that championship Wednesday night against the Oklahoma City Thunder right before we go to the All-Star break, Billy.
Yep. I think he brings it home.
I need to know an assessment from you. How do you feel? What do you think about this team coming out of the All-Star break?
Coming out of the All-Star break, man, I think
I'm gonna run this down to you real quick too. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was going to say coming out of the before we get there, I wanted to point this out. I made mention of this the other day. The Mavericks needed to close out the first half of the season well. Okay, it was a big win against the Nets the other night. Big win against the Celtics, and the way they won those games, they were kind of dramatic outside the Nets game. Win tonight and then win against the Thunder. Go into the All-Star break with some confidence and know that on the other half, man, okay, we got something to play for. Because a couple of weeks ago, we weren't sure if we had anything to play for. We weren't sure. Now you're teetering around the bottom of that playoff seeding, and you have an opportunity to get better and play better, build more rapport. Guys are going to be here, and hopefully they'll get on a roll, man, and find themselves, moving on up those charts a little bit. I think we can expect some good things from this Mavericks team in the second half.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's run. Well, first off, the Mavericks now are ranked number 9 in the standing. They might actually wait. No, they won't move up to number 8 after tonight. They're 19 and 16. I'm sorry, the Warriors are 19 and 16. They're 17 and 16.
Okay.
So we need the Warriors to lose. Need them to go on a 2-game losing streak, and then we'll be in 8th place.
Yeah.
Or at least tied, at least.
Yeah, they just got to keep winning games. Don't worry about who's in front of you. Just keep playing basketball games, winning basketball games. Everything else take care of itself.
Well, they kind of should, because in front of them is Golden State, the Nuggets, Trailblazers, and Spurs.
Well, I mean, listen, any of those guys can start losing games at any time. We don't know what's going on. We can do is control us.
I'm really shocked by the Spurs, and then you hear reports about they want to move on from
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan and what's the name? Like, oh, that's a really weird one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Shane is updating us right now. He says Spurs next game to overtime. Crazy game, needs the Spurs to lose.
Well, hopefully that'll happen for us.
So they're ranked 9. Okay, so after the All-Star break, we get right into it. We got the Spurs on a Wednesday. First game back on a Wednesday night. You're going to get the Thunder again on that Thursday.
Okay.
Is that a TNT game? No, it's probably not. I hope not. A TNT game. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. We might be doing post game in the studio that night. We might. Depends on what time the game is. We might, depending on. That's no. I take that back. Take that back. Nope. Late starts, 8:00 game.
Oh, okay.
Nuggets, Mavericks, Nuggets. After that on the Saturday. Then we're gonna. Oh, that looks like that's gonna be prime time on the Saturday. And then that Monday we're gonna have the Clippers, and we're gonna have Clippers back to back. Okay. And then after the Clippers, you got the Trailblazers back to back. That's a pretty rough schedule coming out of the All-Star game.
Yeah, it is. That's very tough. They're going to have to go out and find a way to win some of those games, Walt. We can't. I mean, it sounds like a rough schedule, man. But listen, all you can do is go out there and play the game, man. I really believe in that. You go out there, you play the game, and give your best effort, man. And who knows? They might mess around and find a way to win a couple of those games. The ones that you don't expect us to win. So, I mean, go out there, take care of business right now. Give it your all, and go out there and find a way. They're not going to win all of them, but go out there and, let's see what we can do against the better teams. When we get to playoffs, everybody's good. So, might as well start trying to knock these teams off while you have it in front of you.
My Spurs polo might be here by the time that Spurs game come around. Wear that on the show.
And it'll be a damn shame if you wear that during
Listen, I already told you what I'm doing, man. I'm buying every team polo from at least one polo from every team. That includes football and basketball. Then once I conquer those, then I move on to baseball.
Okay, so you're gonna have all the polos, huh?
I'm gonna have one polo from every team.
Hey, look, that's a lot of money that's going to be going around.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Yeah, I forget. I forget.
So right now I got a Spurs and a Lakers one coming in.
Oh, that's okay.
Got a Spurs and Lakers one's coming in, and then there's a Miami Heat one I'm looking at getting, and a Golden State one I'm looking at getting. But then today I was shopping, and there was this man. I tell you what, there was this Milwaukee Bucks one that was screaming my name.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, there's this Milwaukee Bucks one that is screaming my name, man.
So
boy, that bad boy look nice.
I bet, but what I don't understand is how are you going to plan on wearing these? Are you going to wear these like when we play these teams? Because then it looks like you're in support of those teams, or are you just going to wear them just casually? What are you going to do with that?
I might mix them up and wear them on the show just every now and then.
Oh, okay.
But did you see that picture of that other Mavs logo, that other Mavs polo I found out about?
Yeah. I
actually
want that. I can't. Yeah,
it's sold out. It's sold out. It's not in stock. It's sold out, man. It's sold out everywhere. I looked. I couldn't find it nowhere.
Man, I didn't know those polos were so daggum expensive, man. I mean, those things like the ones I see are like they start off at like $45-$50, man.
No, the ones I buy start off at 75. And well, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. If you go on like NBA.com or whatever, or NBA or Fanatics or whatever, right? You'll catch them that have a special to where it'll knock some of it off. Like it might be 70, but with the special they'll have like shipping free or 20% off, 50% off. You just gotta catch them. They always got a special going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have to check that out, man. I might have to check that out. That just sounds a little extreme for a polo, but they are nice.
They are. They last long and they're dry fit.
Yeah. Those aren't bad.
So yeah. The coaches polos, like a lot of them, they're out of stock right now. But they have some other ones. But yeah, the coaches polos that I've been looking at, man, they got a Cole Knicks one. The Memphis Grizzlies one is nice. And what was the other one? That Atlanta Hawks one I showed Tovash, and then Hornets I showed Tovash today. Yeah. He was hating on that Hornets one, but that Hornets one was nice. They sold out, so they don't have it in my size. They sold out.
Hey.
DH Gate has jerseys for I can't do jerseys. Can't do jerseys. Can't do jerseys. I can't do jerseys. I can't wear a jersey. I'll wear a polo RT, but I can't wear a jersey, man. Can't do it.
I almost bought that white and gold the Luka jersey at Academy.
Can't walk around with somebody's name on the back.
Oh man.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Come on, man. It's called being a fan.
Oh no, whatever. You know me, I ain't no fan.
No,
I'm not a fan. I'm an advocate. I'm a fan.
You kind of parade around and rant and rave about certain guys. So there is a fan in you. There is a fan there.
Listen, I love LeBron James with all my heart, but I can't wear his jersey. I can't wear a jersey, man. I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
I respect that.
I can't do it. I'll put on a polo for the team in a heartbeat. For the jersey, nah, I can't do it, man.
Can't do
it.
Hey.
All right, man. So we are gonna be in studio tomorrow night, and I don't know, maybe tomorrow night I'll address this whole issue that I got myself caught up in with Slater earlier about these about interns getting paid. My Twitter been blowing up all night, and I've been going back and forth with people about this whole deal. Maybe I'll touch on it tomorrow in the studio, and we'll talk about that. But of course, we got to talk about you seem upset about JJ Watt, the Cowboys not signing JJ Watt.
No. Yeah, I mean, we can. I'll talk about that tomorrow as well, man. I mean, I'm not upset, but I do just feel it's a mentality thing, man. It's a mentality thing. That's all.
Then we're gonna figure out is this Mavs team a success or a failure when we go down the timeline from when Rick Carlisle got here to now.
That'd be interesting.
We're gonna find that out. Of course, we'll go above the rim and we'll do all that tomorrow night. But yeah, so we'll be back here, and of course the Mavericks beat the Orlando Magic, and we'll be back here Wednesday night, me and you, for post game for Thunder Mavericks. And last time I saw the Thunder, last time I saw them, was at the beginning of 2020. See, that's how I knew it was gonna be a bad year anyway. Because I drove up, I got on 35 right here and drove all the way up there and caught a hot L. Got in the car and drove. Matter of fact, I was in the car doing the countdown as I was driving back from that ass whooping. that Chris Paul handed us that night.
He's handed out quite a few of those over his career. He's a very generous man.
Mavericks had that game won. I remember walking out of the arena saying, "Man, I could have stayed at home if I known we was gonna if I known we were gonna get our ass whooped like that. I just stayed at home."
Hey, Chris Paul, he's been handing those out for a long time. He's a very generous man when it comes to that. He hands them out.
All right, man. So I'll see you tomorrow night, and we'll be back here Wednesday. And if we don't see you around, then we'll see you around.